I'm a truck. I'm a truck.
Say, mister, are you a truck?
Yeah, I'm a truck.
Can I have a ride?
Sure, hop in. Oh, I'm a truck. I'm a truck.
Say, mister, you ride good. Mind if I turn on the radio?
Go ahead. Now the chart topper on this week's Top 30 Countdown. I'm a truck. I'm a truck.
Can this show get any worse?
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio. Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Thank you very much to OJ there for doing his show and playing records and stuff. Can someone do me a favour? Can you? This is awful, isn't it? Could you phone up and let us know that this is going out on the radio, please, and that it's coming out of both speakers? I tell you why. There's my headphones. It's only coming out of one ear, which is not good at all. And on the screen, I have a little monitor thing, like a level indicator, and only half of the level indicator is indicating. That's got to be a bad thing, hasn't it? Surely that's a bad thing. Line 1, can you hear us in stereo?
Yes, you're coming through loud and clear.
Thank you very much. Anything else?
Good evening. This is Pitcherfield with Absolute Baseball. In Tuesday action, it was the Yankees over Detroit 6-2, Boston over Anaheim 6-0, Oakland over Toronto 6-2, and Houston over the Mets 4-3. Tonight it's Seattle at Baltimore and Florida at Pittsburgh. So till next time, see you in the bullpen.
There we go. Technically, he shouldn't be allowed on, as tonight is 30 to 39-year-olds calling up only, but as we have a technical problem, we let him know. Can I just say, it's Eloise's first day back from her holiday. Not a very auspicious start. Yeah, I don't know if this monitor is putting me off. My headphones are driving me crazy. Where is she? Where is she? She's flirting with OJ Borg. That's what she's doing. Well, we'll get there. You know, the regular listeners to this show will know it's a shambolic sinking ship at the very best of times. If you're a new listener, I'm afraid it doesn't get much better than this. Oh, this is exciting. On my screen, someone has taken over from remote control. It's exciting, isn't it? So, the way it's been working this week is we have been having specific shows for specific ages. Monday was the kids, 18 and under. Tuesday, 19 to 29-year-olds. And tonight is 30 to 39-year-olds. And tomorrow, it's old people calling in. But tonight, 30 to 39-year-olds only. We've also been doing the laziest thing you can do for a phone-in show. We've been having a rolling quiz. Now, how that works is, I set some questions, you phone up, and if you can answer the question, then you get to set a question. That's it!
Okay.
It's just for... Who's that?
Hello?
Yeah, who's that?
It's Van Halen.
Hello, Van Halen.
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm about to change my headphones, so make sure you don't say anything naughty.
Yeah, you're loud and clear as well.
I'm hoping he's not saying anything naughty, Louise. We're literally flying blind. Go. It's coming out of one ear.
Iain?
No.
Shut up, Van Halen. It's coming out of one ear. If I pull it out a bit, I can hear it in both ears, but then it's slightly distant, and I don't get a true sense of volume.
That's weird.
Oh dear.
Shut up, Van Halen. It's weird. Well, it's... Look, this is wrong. Surely that's got to be wrong.
Did you say someone had come up on the
Something
remote?
came up on the remote, yeah. But then
someone
it went...
is at home trying to fix that, I think.
But all we've got is picture Phil's word that we're broadcasting in stereo. And it sounds awful in my ears, Eloise. Can I just say, when Robbie was here, we didn't have any of this.
Yeah, but you didn't have podcasts.
I think the show going out is more important than the podcast. Where are you going now?
It's a phone IT.
Van Halen, what can I do for you?
Couple of things.
How old are you, by the way?
37.
What year were you born?
73.
Okay, good work. Well done.
I wouldn't lie to you.
You would, because this is Render.
Van Halen.
It's Render.
It's Van Halen.
Say your name is Render, otherwise you're getting cut off immediately.
Render.
What do you want?
Iain.
Yes.
I think you're lying to the public.
About what?
I remember a few weeks ago you were saying that you just don't do festivals and you've never been to an outdoor festival because you can't stand all the old camping lark.
That's correct. That's correct.
But you're advertising this, that thing before, yeah,
I'm doing the voice. I'm doing a voiceover.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Guess what? I'm not doing that live from a festival. I'm doing it from the comfort of this studio. Next point. Turn your radio off, you idiot.
Okay. Turn the radio off.
This is not going well. The last two shows have been really good shows, and then this is utter ball. Go on.
Yeah, so that's not you. You're just doing that as a job, yeah?
I told you to turn the radio off.
I'm getting round to it. Look, you turned it off. Is that better? You happy, Ian?
Thank you. Happy is a strong word, but yes, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, Ian, so in relation to you doing a voiceover, that's not really you. You're just doing it on behalf of someone,
That's me doing a voiceover, yes.
It's not you saying that, you don't like festivals.
I'm saying it.
But you don't really mean it.
Don't really mean what?
That you don't like festivals. Or you do mean you like festivals.
I do mean that I don't like festivals.
But you're just saying it for a cash cow.
No, I'm saying that I don't like festivals for cash.
Well, you're saying that it sucks and it doesn't suck, and your camping sucks, and a drunken bloke...
Did you listen to that trailer? Because that's not saying that festivals are bad.
Well, part of it is, isn't it? When someone ends up in your tent and all that sort of scenario.
Yeah, but it's meant to be vaguely humorous.
Well, it is. You're a very humorous...
I didn't write it. I just saying the words. Someone asked me to say the words. I said them.
You're very humorous, not humorless. You're very humorous.
Okay, and you're very, very dull. Get to the point.
Well, that was the first point, dare I suggest.
How many points are there in this? Because, to be honest, this is a really lacklustre start to
I know,
the show.
I know. It always tends to be when I speak to you.
You're right, actually, yes. So, in that case, we'll say goodbye. Right. Oh, dearie me. Eloise, can we sort this problem out? Oh, OK, this is a really poor... we had none of this last week. It all went smoothly, wonderfully. We may have some phone calls after Iain Dury. OK, I think we're somewhere. I've just had a young gentleman speaking to me. I don't know from where. He came on the intercom. He asked me to flick a switch. Steady. I flicked it, and apparently that's fixed it. So that's good enough. These headphones don't work, though, so I'm listening... I've got headphones that are stretched right. Let me just check that these don't work. Hang on a second. Stay there. Hello? Yeah. Oh, no, hang on. No, these work as well. This is... Whoever that... Oh, no, I'm tangled in the thing. Whoever that was on the thing, and to be honest, I don't know, it could have been anyone. Whoever he was, he's a genius. He's an actual genius, and he's saved the show. Right, so... Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Let's forget the 13 minutes prior to this happened. I'm sure they didn't. Eloise is here!
It's Eddie with the pretty eyes.
Oh, he's got lovely eyes. You could get lost in those eyes for days. Are you talking to him now?
Yeah.
Oh, when do you want to do the show?
I was just saying thank you.
Just wondered when you wanted to do the show.
Ian.
You've only had a week off.
Stop being mean to me. You've been nothing but mean to me since I've met you.
I'm not since I met you. I tell you why I've been mean to you, because we had a production meeting this evening and you did no prep for it.
Well, the whole point was prepping during the production.
You finished talking to Dreamy Eyes, and I'll explain what happened. So, for ages, we've had a dinner booked to celebrate my good looks, to celebrate doubling the listeners in the last 3 months, to celebrate a lot of podcast downloads, and also to talk about ways to make the show better and to get a bigger audience. And I said, right, we've been planning for ages to do a week of shows for ladies special. And I said, Eloise, are we going to discuss what guests we would like to have on the show that week? Okay. Now, what implication, Renda, would you take from that?
Hello, Ian. I'm still with you.
Yes, you are. That's why I'm talking to you. If I said, Renda, that you and I were going to have a meeting next week to discuss what guests we'd like on the show, what would you bring to that meeting?
A paper and a pencil.
With?
Yeah, exactly.
He's not finished. With?
With a rubber.
With? What would be on that bit of paper? Or what, at the very least...
It would be...
What would be in your head?
Well, what comes out of my head in discussion with you as such a great man...
Yes!
An opportunity to share...
Right, he's got... You forget that we're talking to Renda. Let me go to John in Manchester. John, if I said to you, in a couple of weeks, you and I were going to have a meeting where we're going to talk about the guests we want on the show, what would you bring to that meeting, John?
Ideas.
OK, and ideas for what?
People to speak to.
So you would
on
bring
the show.
a list, either written or in your head, a list of names of people that we could discuss to whether we book them for guests.
It would probably be helpful.
It would be. Eloise, I hope you heard that. Oh, look at her pretending to ignore me.
I did hear that, but that I thought it would surely be better for us to chat about it rather than
Get this
just...
right, John. Her idea was...
I came up with three people within a minute.
Her idea... But everyone at home is going, I wish that weird Robbie bloke was back. When he says Coke, it sounds like Kirk. When her idea was, John, that we would discuss... We would come up with the names spontaneously there. So I went, go on then, give me some names. And she went... Wendy James and Tom Cruise.
You're being aggressive, and I said them as a joke.
That was you did not say Wendy James as a joke.
I didn't say Wendy James as a joke. I did Tom Cruise, but you were being overly aggressive for no reason.
Was not, and then when I stopped being aggressive and started being nice,
then I came up with ideas.
Then you started getting aggressive.
I didn't get aggressive. I just pointed out that when you're horrible, I can't do anything.
She got very aggressive in the restaurant we were in, John, and she was too scared to go into an Italian restaurant.
No!
Can you believe that? There was a lovely Italian restaurant, and she was too scared to go into it. Sorry, John, you've come into the middle of our domestic here. I do apologise. That's not what you were.
Yeah.
That's not... John, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Well done. You are allowed on the show this evening. What have you got for us?
Well, you're too late on this whole show thing.
The what, sorry?
You're too late. You came up with your ideas a month and 4 days too late.
What do you mean?
Well, a month and 4 days ago, I'd have been able to appear on the 20 to 29-year-old show.
Oh!
And the 30 to 39.
This is what we... yesterday, it was 20 to 29-year-olds. We were trying to get someone who was 29 years old yesterday and who would be 30 today to call up and take part on both shows. It's not happened. So tonight, we're looking for someone who's 39 tonight and 40 tomorrow for the Old People show. But I'm sorry about that, John. If only we'd done it a month and 4 days ago, huh?
Oh, by the way,
yes.
Nicolas Cage, have you heard of him?
The movie star?
Yeah.
Star of National Treasures 1 and 2, yes.
Yeah, right. Well, I remember about a week and a half ago, you said no one famous was in Kit Kats.
No one famous was eating Kit Kats?
Kit Kats?
Oh, no one famous was in Kit Kats. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Nicolas Cage is in it, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
It's all right. I enjoy pointing out when you're wrong, that's all.
Well, if that's the only incident you've got, John, then you're playing with a very, very weak hand, my friend.
OK. Well, how about congratulating you for not doubling your listening figures?
And what does that mean? John, why have you come on here with an agenda? Why have you come on here with an agenda?
One step better than most callers.
I can't understand. The thing is, you're not, because a lot of your words are mumbled and I'm struggling to hear what you're saying, and you've got the radio on in the background. Two factors that indicate you're a knob. So let's start again. Turn your radio off and stop mumbling, and let's see what you can do. Let's try again.
OK.
Why have you come on with an agenda?
Why is that a bad thing?
Why is that a what, sorry?
A bad thing.
But you've come on with a nasty agenda to try and have a go at me. And I don't quite understand why you're doing that.
Because 9 out of 10 times you have a go at everyone else.
OK. Well, let's hear what you've got this time.
OK, well, you were saying about your doubling your viewing figures.
I was not talking about that at all, no, you're incorrect.
Nearly doubling your viewing figures.
No, I didn't mention my viewing figures at all.
Sorry, listening.
Correct.
Right. And I was just wondering, what was the actual percentage increase in listeners for that?
I don't have the actual percentage. It's very close to doubling.
Well, you were talking about a 48% increase?
Yes, and then if you remember that, I said, I don't think that's right.
Well, if it was a 48%
yes, I know.
increase...
It's closer to a 100% increase, John. Yes, we did mention that at the time. Correct. OK. Listen, if you're just going to pick up on things that were mumbled quickly over a week ago, John, you're going to have to try so much better than that. What's your next one you've got?
That was pretty much all I had at the moment.
It's pretty piss poor, John, if I'm honest.
Fair enough.
Pretty poor. I mean, if you want to have a go, fair enough. First of all, better if you don't come on with an arsey attitude because you come across as being stupid. And secondly, they were very, very weak. If that's the best you can do in nearly 3 years of me being at this station, John, then I don't get what the point is, mate.
I've been listening for 2 weeks.
That's irrelevant. If I were going to go and attack someone on their show and try and bring them down, I'd do a little bit more research than that, John.
OK, I just thought that I'd help out by pointing out where you've gone wrong in the last 2 weeks.
But I pointed that out myself, and the other one was what? That I said there wasn't anyone famous in Kick-Ass and Nicolas Cage is in it. Is that really the best? Is that really the best that you can do? Because, to be honest, considering all the conversations I have on this show, all the words I say, all the people I talk to, if those two tiny, insignificant things are the best you can come up with, that's pretty poor, isn't it, John? Really?
For someone who likes to be 100% accurate 100% of the time.
Who's that?
You.
I've never said that.
Hmm?
I've never said that.
Is that not true?
I've never said that.
I'm not asking whether you've said it or not. I'm stating that's what you like.
I've never said that either. You're not very good at this, are you, John?
So, I mean, you're perfectly happy with being wrong.
I'm happy with learning from my mistakes, yeah.
That's all I'm helping you to do.
But no, you're not, John.
Hmm?
You're not at all. Because I forgot Nicolas Cage was in Kick-Ass. How is that helping me learn from my mistakes? You've come on with this attitude, John, and you thought you could be a bit clever and get one over on me, and it's kind of been a little bit embarrassing, and you failed a little bit. But well done for having a go, John. Well done, you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Try harder next time, because that was awful.
I definitely will, then.
Please do. And he's gone. That was embarrassing, wasn't it? Did you hear that, Eloise?
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
That was weird.
It was weird, wasn't it? I love people coming and I love arguments on it, and people say, oh, you filter out the arguments. We don't. We let people come on and...
sometimes we...
argue, and I love it.
We are the instigators of
the argument. We are the instigators of the argument, and I love a good argument on the radio. That was not a good argument. They'll be playing that tape in radio courses around the land on how not to phone in and try and catch out a radio presenter. I tell you what we'll do. We'll play some adverts, we'll play the specials, then when we come back, we'll start properly, shall we? How's about that? Nice.
This is the Absolute Radio. Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
OK, we're going to start again after this. So I'm eating a load of chocolate. 0330 123 1215. 30 to 39-year-olds. If you've got an attitude, try and leave it at home, really. We want to make this a friendly, nice place tonight. And we'll have a rolling quiz as well. I know, I can't believe I'm saying those words. It's crazy, isn't it? 0330 123 1215. So, Eloise, where were you?
When?
Are you off your face again on acid? Are you still coming down from Glastonbury? Where were you?
When?
When you were not here.
Well, do you mean not here as in when I disappeared at the beginning of the show?
Where were you last week?
Thank you.
You can see there's an icy air betwixt us. The reunion has not gone as expected.
Because of you.
No, I bought you dinner, and you wouldn't let me touch you. She wouldn't. But no, I bought you dinner.
I'm thankful of that. But you were mean to me the whole time.
You hadn't brought any names to talk about.
I didn't realise I was supposed to.
You knew that's what we were going to talk about.
Yeah, but I thought we were going to talk about it while we were there.
And she'd written stuff on a bit of paper. She typed it, right?
Oh, surely that's good.
Three of the things were the same thing.
No, they weren't.
They weren't. They were about the ladies' special. And they said the same thing, but in different ways.
They weren't.
They were pointless.
They weren't. Well, you just cut people down.
Where were you last week?
Germany.
Why?
Because I was visiting a friend.
German friend?
Nope.
Then what were they doing in Germany?
Working in Germany.
Oh, ja. Das ist gut.
Yeah.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Nicht sprechen Sie Deutsch.
But you just spoke Deutsch then?
I only know a few phrases.
Wo wohnst du?
Ich heiße in Northampton.
Wie heißt du?
Oh.
Wie heißt
Wo wohnst du? What's that?
Ich wohne in Slough. Das ist in Südostengland in der Nähe von London.
Show off.
Thank you very much. Now, it's sounding all weird. Oh, it's because you've got your So, you're back.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time? It's a question, I suppose, that is appropriate to be asked at this point.
Yeah.
When's your next holiday?
When you have a holiday.
It's late September.
Yep. And then I've got 2 days off.
It seems to be buzzing when you talk, so...
What?
I'll turn you off. So, 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. We're almost back to normal services. We're going to start a rolling quiz at some point. I haven't got any questions for the quiz. I will come up with some questions for the... Oh, I tell you what, here's question number 1. What did I have for my lunch today? What did I have for lunch today? There we go, that's number 1. Question number 2. What did Eloise have for dinner tonight? What did Eloise have for dinner tonight? Question number 3. Name one of the 2 people Eloise came up with as possible guests for the show. 2 people Eloise came up with as possible guests for the show. That is how you do it, dear listener. Robin is in Greater London with an erotic story. Good evening, Robin.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there. How old are you, Robin?
I'm 33 next Saturday.
What year were you born?
1977.
Well done!
Hey.
What's the erotic story you've got?
Well, it's not hugely erotic.
Oh.
I can make it erotic if it helps.
Well, add a little bit of eroticism. Now, we're all adults here, so
okay.
we've got to make
it's maybe slightly phallic, I don't know. So
okay.
I had a dream about you last night, Ian.
Oh.
It was very strange.
Go on.
I live very near to you, and I had a dream that you wanted to take a picture of, or take some pictures of me and a couple of friends.
Steady on, yes.
And and you insisted on doing it at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
It's the best time to take a photograph.
Generally, I think so.
Yeah.
And so we went around your house, and you were very friendly. And
you do make me sound like I'm some sort of paedophile grooming you here.
No, but we're 30s. How can that be paedophile if we're in our 30s?
In that case, it's all fine. It's all good fun.
And you took an X-ray of my friend Dave's stomach, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
And then you took a picture of my face.
Yeah.
And then you wanted to show us your party trick, which was putting plasticine in between my other friend's thumb and forefinger and shooting it out of his finger.
I can do that as well.
Really?
No.
Okay. And that was really kind of the dream, and it's been on my mind most of the day. And you know when you sort of dream about someone who you don't know, but you know of, and you feel like you do know them because they've been in your dream.
Did you feel close to me when you woke up?
I did.
I love those dreams. Aren't those dreams amazing?
Yeah, really good.
And you wake up with a real sense of, I bet they're a good person. I wouldn't mind hanging out with them. Have you ever... We did this as a topic a few weeks ago, dreams where you've dreamt about someone and then you've fallen a little bit in love with them.
That's exactly what it was. I did fall just a small bit in love with you.
Well, Robin, do you know what? I'm probably going to dream about you tonight.
Really? Were you really on? We've got a picture of my face now. You took it in my dream last night. So.
Okay, I've got your friend's X-rayed stomach as well.
Exactly. So you can look at that and dream of all of us.
I wonder if there must be, because if you can think of it, then people get turned on by it. There must be people out there who get sexually aroused by X-rays.
That's weird. There must be a name for them as well.
Perverts in my book, but there must be. I mean, Eloise, ever been turned on by an X-ray?
Of what? An X-ray of what?
What is your problem? Because this is not going to last... This better not last the whole show.
What do you mean? I'm just asking a question. It does sound weird. You're right. There is something
An
weird.
X-ray of someone's genitals?
No.
But you wouldn't see it, though, because it's not bone. Well, we can give it...
Steady.
Hey,
Good one, Robin. Well, Robin, I will try and dream about you tonight. I really will. I tell you what, the next record I'm supposed to play, and I can't play it, is Brandon Flowers' Crossfire. And I tell you why, it's a good song, but every time I play it, I wake up in the morning singing it.
Really?
And you know when you're like half asleep and you've got like a phrase going around in your head? My wife said something very odd today. Well, she didn't tell me. She twittered it, and then I read it and I went, I didn't do that. Apparently in the night I was talking with a strong Scottish accent. But my Scottish accent is awful. Awful.
I was going to say, can you do one anyway, normally?
Och man, my Scottish accent's a wee bit like that, you know, brother. It's like that, which is not very good at all, Robin.
It's a bit Jamaican as well.
It's a little bit offensive, yes. I would only do it in polite company. But apparently I was chatting away like a good one last night.
Brilliant.
Maybe there was something going on with us psychically, Robin.
Maybe you've got... Well, I'm not Scottish, so I mean, there's nothing connected to me. But maybe you've got a thing... Some people have got a thing about X-rays. Maybe you've got a thing about Scottish people. I don't know.
Robin, listen, you've given us food for thought there this evening. Thank you very, very much for that. What is... It's really...
I don't know.
Is it coming from you?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
I don't... I think maybe you should just go home.
I don't know what's happening.
Dear. Now it's coming from me! Oh, God! Sorry, if you are a new listener, honestly, stick with this. We can make this better, I promise. I'll have a go anyway. I'll see what we got. I don't know if it's maybe too late.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
We mentioned X-ray pornography. It exists. Someone on Facebook has posted a link to an article about it, and he's like a model. I'm assuming she's a sexy model. It doesn't matter. You don't know. But it's a model in high heels doing like all sexy poses, but it's X-rays.
On the Facebook page.
Go to the Facebook and let me see who's posted what's corrupt person. Lucy Knowles has posted a link. And it's all these models in sexy poses, but it's X-rays.
That's weird.
It's a little bit sexy, though.
Let me have...
Scroll down. Go to facebook.com/Iain Lee Show, become a liker, and you'll see. Look at the one with the legs up in the air.
The one that she's bent on her knees, and you can see her shoes look like they're in her knees are wrong.
There's something about it, though, that's kind of, hey, listen, that's what it all boils down to, Eloise. We are all...
There's a video.
Bones. I don't know if I can watch that.
I'm going to watch it.
Go on, watch it. Maybe oh, God. What is it?
Appears not to be a...
No.
It's an advert. Don't be fooled. It's an advert.
Don't be fooled by that. We are doing inappropriate T-shirts as well, after I saw...
Oh, no, it's not. Don't watch it.
Is it filthy?
Yeah, it's got...
Is it people doing it in X-ray?
No, it's worse. I don't know if I can say it.
What's worse than people doing it? Hang on a second, I do apologise. Lucy Knowles, what have you opened up here? A whole can of transparent
This is going to be on the
worms.
history of our...
Absolute.
Yeah.
We're doing inappropriate T-shirts as well this evening, after I saw an excellent... Hang on a second, sorry, we'll get there in a minute. Let me see. What the hell is that? Who's he?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
But that's not real. That's a statue, is it?
Oh, I thought it was real.
No, that can't be real. How could a real cow be marked like that? That's definitely a statue. What is that? I think he was having... No, this video gives us nothing.
There's not that many X-ray porn things, though, is there?
Anyway. Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that? Anyway, I saw a guy wearing a T-shirt today, and I will say the word, I'll say it once, that said, while you're reading this, I'm looking at your tits. And he was wearing it loud and proud. And I didn't... You can't say something like that on a T-shirt.
It's a good distraction method.
It is a good distraction method. And I tweeted this, and some people posted other T-shirts that they'd seen. They're all quite rude, so I can't say them on the air. One of them was on a baby, right, on a newborn baby, a little onesie, that said, "I'm living proof that my mum likes to..."
No.
And it actually said that. On a baby!
That is so wrong.
You can't do that on a baby!
It's illegal.
So we're asking, inappropriate T-shirts that you've seen. 0330 123 1215. There was another one that said Bono is a C word. And people were just walking around with it. When I was a kid, I used to have an Inspiral Carpets T-shirt, and people in their late 30s will know exactly what that T-shirt was. And I remember wearing it on a school trip to Stratford-upon-Avon, and my teacher giving me very disapproving looks. We're also doing the rolling quiz. The questions seem to have become a little less factual as the week has progressed. What we've got today is, what did I have for my lunch? What did Eloise have for her dinner? And name one of the two people that she mentioned that we might get for guests on the show. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Caddick!
Ian!
How old are you?
30.
What year were you born?
1980.
Well done, Caddick. You've passed the test.
I got an answer for question 3.
Which one was that? How many? Name one of the people, Eloise.
Yeah.
Yes?
Wendy James.
Wendy James is correct, Alan Caddick. Congratulations. This is how it works, Eloise. It's dead simple. Now Caddick sets us a question. We don't have to do anything.
I've just seen what you've written about me on Facebook.
It's been there for quite a while.
Oh, what happened?
It's been, don't, Caddick. It'll blow over. I know the girls are sensitive. It'll pass.
Right.
Caddick,
question.
You've got a question to set for the listener now, have you, Caddick?
People seem to be on my side.
I don't think they do, Eloise.
This is one the 30-year-old rule, remember?
The what, sorry?
This is one about the 30-year-old rule still to remember.
I don't understand a word you're saying tonight. Have you had your jaw broken in a fist fight?
No, my jaw is working fine, Ian.
Have you been chomping on a giant sausage roll or something of a similar shape?
No.
Okay.
Right. In the TV programme Press Gang...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I used to like that.
What was the name of the editor-in-chief?
Press Gang editor-in-chief?
Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't Dexter Fletcher, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And that wasn't the lovely lady who's now in EastEnders, is it?
No, it wasn't her.
Okay, all right. What is it? What was the name of the editor-in-chief and press gang? Good question, Alan Caddick. Good question.
Was he the one that was in Snatch?
I don't know.
No, it wasn't Dexter
Lockstock.
Fletcher. We've
It wasn't-
already established that, Eloise.
What?
Because Dexter Fletcher
Oh,
was in
yeah.
Snatch.
We've established... Are we going round in circles? Is this show on a time loop or something? We've established it's not that. Have you seen the new lights in the studio?
Yeah.
No, but these ones?
Yeah.
Have you seen them on?
Yeah.
It's like... Did you spelch? They're
Yeah,
they're
throat
migraine-inducing. They're not staying, are they?
I don't know.
They will induce a migraine.
That wasn't in there earlier. Did you drag that in?
I dragged this back in. But you've seen these on, have you?
Yeah.
What? We've got new lights in the studio, Caddick, and they are flipping horrible.
Are they the ones that are in tubes?
No, they're not the ones that are in tubes, but they are migraine-inducing.
Oh, what's that about 80
Oh,
watts?
it's the dreamy eyes has just walked into the next studio, Caddick.
Who's that?
Oh, he's a technician. I don't know his name. I don't care about his name. He's just got the most amazing eyes. You could drown in those eyes. Look. Oh,
Oh, I got a bit of German for Eloise.
sorry?
I got a bit of German for Eloise.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Vorsprung durch Technik.
No, that's the whole reason why you told me to do that.
No.
You were the one that gave me the things.
I gave you the lead.
See, that's Eloise. Sorry, we only listened to a bit of that. That was Eloise.
What's going on there, then?
Caddick, that's Eloise getting arsey. So it's not me. She gets arsey with everyone.
Oh, dear.
I
She
think-
wasn't answering with me when she answered the phone.
I think I need to have a chat with her.
It
It was her fault! It was totally her fault that it was feeding back, because she had that plugged in. Totally her fault.
I'll tell you what you should do, Ian. You should play it in the water microphone. You should
We're
have
not
a word
talking
with
about
her.
what you think we're talking about.
You totally muffed it up because you had the wrong thing plugged in.
I never ever have that.
I can't hear the whistling anymore. The whistling's
I
gone.
never have that.
Thank you.
I've always had this. Oh, what you started?
Right, everyone needs to calm down. Caddick,
Never
get
used
stuffed.
that, and it's never done it before.
Eloise, get some manners. Dreamy eyes. I'm sorry she spoke to you like that. You deserve better.
I
You've got the
didn't
most-
speak to him like that. I'm
we
speaking
heard
to
it.
you like this.
I'm going to play a really nice Beatles song that you don't get to hear very often on the radio, and then hopefully everyone will come back with a nice sense of calm and peace, all right? This is for George. This is a great song, isn't it? Old Brown Shoe. I'm starting to go through a huge Beatles thing again, and it's about time. You never hear that song on the radio, and it's a shame. It's a B-side. What was it the B-side to? It wasn't Long and Winding Road. What was it? Anyway, it was the B-side to something, and it's a cracking song. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Ian Lee, Absolute Radio. Have you downloaded the iPhone app? If you haven't, you should do, because next Monday's show, all of the topics are going to be on the app. Not going to reveal them on the show. They're just going to be on the iPhone app. So if you haven't got the app, you won't be able to take part. Simple as that. 0330 123 1215. 30 to 39-year-olds. I've got to say, it's been the quietest night on the phones this week, this age-specific week, OK? So I don't know if that says something. Most people listening to this show are between 30 and 39. The main listener is a 39-year-old male without much money. And yet, maybe that's why they can't afford to call in. I don't know. Let's go to Verinda. Good evening, Verinda. Verinda?
Oh, sorry. I went to sleep there. I was listening to your show.
You went to sleep hoping that cream reunion would happen quicker than it could. Verinda, can I ask how old are you?
30.
And what year were you born?
December 1979.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I heard about this T-shirt thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember finger bobs?
No.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Now I remember them.
And what happened in finger bobs?
Them two boys died, didn't they?
You mean the guy Yoffie had the mouse on his finger? You mean that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he drove that sports car.
Yes.
And he had that place on the mountain, and beneath the mountain was the magic beach.
No, I think got the wrong show.
Okay, well done, Verinda. Well done. Very clever. Okay, yeah, carry on.
Yeah.
Who was your favourite presenter on Tiz Was?
No evidence.
Such a knob. Hey, you know that the iPhone app is out, Vinny, and you're on it?
Yeah.
You're the internet sensation.
Really?
Well, people haven't really been playing your clips. They've been playing more of Barry from Watford. But never mind.
Yeah. So, this question thing. I think I know what you had for lunch.
OK, what did I have for lunch?
Peanuts.
Did you say peanuts?
Yeah.
I did not have peanuts for lunch, Vinny. No. Incorrect.
I know what Eloise had for dinner then.
If you say peanuts, I'm really going to have to come round to your house and kill you.
No, it's jack potato and mint sauce.
Let's ask her. Eloise, for dinner this evening, did you have a jacket potato and mint sauce?
No, and for the record, that is disgusting.
I like a bit of mint sauce.
But with jacket potato?
I have it on my roast potatoes. I smother my roast potatoes in mint sauce.
It's not made for jackets.
Well, it's made for potato. It's made for lamb, technically, but...
Yeah.
But anyway, was there a point to this...
You should have it with bacon.
OK. Was there a point to this conversation?
No, I thought I'd brighten up the show, it needed it.
Well, you've not really done that. If anything, you've just dragged us down even more into the mire
what I wanted to do was to have an argument with you.
OK.
I think your show was awful. I think your show is awful. I've been listening to your show for 3 years and it's driving me insane.
So you've been listening for 3 years. Well, how old were you when you started listening?
27.
I'd agree with you, Vinny. I think the show is awful.
Are you going to fight me?
Well, no, I agree with you.
Oh, okay. All right then. Bye-bye. I think I won that then.
Yeah, well done, Vinny. With that, she's gone. This is a weird, really weird show, Eloise. You've brought a strange vibe.
No, you have.
I haven't, though. Right. Andre, there is no way you are 39 years old.
Oh, wait, I was born, right, in 1971 at 12:45, and my birthday, my 40th, is 12:45 on the 20th, which is tomorrow.
There is no way he is 39 years old. Come on. Right, let's Max, how old are you?
But actually, they're not doing it.
What? Max?
It's Max, it's you!
Hello.
Yeah, Max, it's you. How old are you?
I'm 37.
What year were you born?
Max, it's you! How old are you?
Jesus.
Do the sums.
You do the sums, Max, because I think you're 52.
Who told you that?
Wookie, how old is Max? We'll wait 7 seconds.
Eloise.
Shut up.
Live.
Shut up.
It's the Wookiee here.
Yeah, answer the question, you daft mare.
Of course I'm 50 bloody...
Well, you can't come on the show. You'll have to phone up tomorrow, Max.
I'm 52.
Yeah, you'll have to phone up tomorrow for the old people show. This show is 30 to 39-year-olds.
Earlier, and I haven't phoned you for a while.
That's irrelevant. You'll have to phone up tomorrow. You can't come on the show tonight.
Why not?
Because it's 30 to 39-year-olds only.
Why not? Because it's 30 to 39 only.
But does that really matter?
Yes! It's the only premise we've got for the shows this week. Yes, it's a weak, ill-thought-out, badly designed premise. It's all we've got, Max. It's literally all we've got.
I don't have to live anymore.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
It's all kicking off on Facebook tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had that bloke called John or something. We both bloked at the same time. We didn't realise it. You bloked him because he was posting stuff on facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. He was sending me messages. And now he's sending emails. But he's sending emails, you can't argue, I hope you burn in hell, you dumb, dirty bitch. And his name apparently is John Nolan, but the email address is Patricia Cummins at whatever it is. So I'm guessing one of those names is made up. And then he has written back saying, you should phone me up. You haven't got the guts.
It's blatantly not his number.
Well, there's a number missing off it.
Oh, is there?
It's not a phone number. He's just put numbers up there. I'm not going to dial random numbers. Oh, dearie. And people are saying the show's not very good tonight. The show's all right, isn't it? It's not the greatest, but it'll do. It's still better than Ian Collins. Remember that, kids. You know, even when I'm at my worst, it's better than Collins. And I've just posted abuse to...
Noel Taylor.
Noel Taylor, who he got very, very close to being bloke yesterday. Very, very close. He put something very inappropriate up there. And now he's written, Ian is the funniest DJ on radio when he's on form. Unfortunately, there's a 1 in 10 chance. So I've written something quite rude.
And it makes me think about, you know, when he came, you gave him money and stuff.
Did I give him 40 quid or something
like that? Yeah, to help him get back. And that's...
But he's proper bonkers, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's proper bonkers. OK, listen. It's 30 to 39-year-olds. This has kind of been an experiment. Monday show, very busy with the phone calls. Some quite good phone calls. Although we had some 15-year-old kid phone up at the end and said, I want to ask Ian why his career's going backwards. And yesterday was, 19 to 29-year-olds. And both those shows are very, very busy. Tonight's show, not so busy. And I suspect we're getting more people phoning up lying about their age.
Yeah.
Which is odd, because the demographics that I was presented the other week say that the majority of listeners... The listener to this show is a 39-year-old man without any money. That's who I'm talking to. And yet that man can't be asked to phone up. So I'm guessing whatever money he does get, he's spending on marijuana or something. But tonight's show, it's all right. I don't get it. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Well, I've got a lot of old people texting in and chomping at the bit. It's your show tomorrow, kids, OK? You can call in. People 40 and over, old people, can call in tomorrow and we will dedicate the whole show to you. It's as simple as that.
I reckon that's going to be the best one.
I think it probably will be the best one. I mean, it's a little bit quiet on the phone tonight, but we'll have a go. Look, here's Michael in Shrewsbury. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Michael. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
A bit quiet on the phones this evening, but I'm going to stick to the rule that people have to be within the age bracket.
Yeah, I'm 34.
Well done. What year were you born?
76.
Well done, you see. Well done.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, Michael?
Well, normally I only listen on the podcast, because you're on a bit late, and I have to get up for work in the morning.
Yes. You're not getting up in the work tomorrow?
Well, I am, but I'm going to regret it.
What time are you up tomorrow?
About 6:30.
Oh, mate, that's going to hurt.
It is, yeah. It is,
I've got to get up about 7:45, because I've got a hospital appointment at 9 o'clock. Right. And I said, is there any way you could do it a bit late? No, that's all we've got.
No, that's all they've got. You've got to get home as well.
You've got to get home. Oh, yeah. But the beauty of it is, I shall go to the hospital, I shall have my blood test, I shall come back home, I shall go straight back to bed.
Good.
That's going to be my day tomorrow, because I do not lead a normal life.
8 hours or whatever. But I'm sure I'll cope.
Yeah.
Someone else is going to put up with my incompetence.
We've all had those nights, though, where we've stayed up a little bit too long, doing a little bit of stuff that perhaps we shouldn't be doing, and we've got work the next day, and then that whole next day, your head is just in a fog. And you're constantly looking at your watch going, I'll be home by 7. Oh, my God, it's only 11:30 in the morning. I'm never going to make it. But, Michael, everyone tomorrow will be doing an Uri Geller, and we'll be sending you love and energy.
Excellent, that's good.
Okay, and maybe some hugs as well.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Anyway, it's been annoying me. I listen to these shows that have been going on about time travel films, which obviously is how far I am behind. I know what you've been talking about this week, because
not a lot, to be honest.
Horribly incompetent.
Yeah.
I haven't been there.
You sound like John Peel.
Do I?
Can you just say for me, that was the Horribly Incompetents with their new EP called Dish My Dirt?
Well, that was the Horribly Incompetents with their new EP, Dish My Dirt.
He would be good. People on the Facebook are saying you sound very likeable.
Yeah, well, I am.
This is John Peel from Beyond the Grave. That's wonderful. we may use you in the future, Michael. But OK, sorry, I keep interrupting. Make your point, sir.
Yeah, the time travel film, it was really annoying me that no one's mentioned it. Yeah. And it's like one of the best films ever.
Yeah.
It's a time travel film, which is Planet of the Apes.
We did get a few emails about Planet of the Apes. Yes, you're right. Of course it's a time travel. I'm assuming you're talking about the original?
Yeah, the original. Of course the original, yeah. Yeah, well, I don't understand why do they remake these things?
Well, because there's money to be made in Mendar Hills.
Yeah, there's money to be made. Of course there is. This is what annoys me, and it annoys me with music as well. They remake these things. Can you imagine, like, on Radio 2, they started playing when Will Young and Gareth, whatever, they did Long and Winding Road.
Yeah.
And Radio 2 must have sat down whoever does this thing on the playlist, they set up a playlist. They've sat down in a meeting, and they said, well, we could play. We're going to put something on the playlist this week, and it's The Long and Winding Road, and we can have Will Young on Gareth Gates, or the Beatles.
The Beatles, the greatest rock and roll band in the world.
And they've sat there, a group of them, and said, yeah, we'll do Will Young and Gareth Gates. That'll be all right. No one will mind that. And you think, how these people shouldn't be allowed to decide what people listen to.
Well, yes, you're right. Recently, the Fife Dangerfield, who's a very nice young man, released a cover version of Billy Joel's the Woman song.
More Than Woman or whatever it is. And the one they did with the advert.
We kept playing that instead of the Billy Joel version.
We think that it already exists, and better.
It exists. Talking of time travel, there was a film that I don't know if we did mention or not, but I hadn't seen it for years, and I watched it the other day. I forgot to put the Philadelphia Experiment in there. Oh, Michael, don't tell me you've not seen the Philadelphia
Experiment. No, I've not.
Have you not?
No,
it's
I'm
brilliant.
not.
It's brilliant. It's 1944. They're experimenting on an American naval ship with radar invisibility. The radar invisibility machine goes wrong and throws the ship into a vortex. 2 of the men get thrown forward to 1984.
That sounds a little bit far-fetched to me.
Well, it's not based on a true... Well, no, it is, that is based on a true story, apparently.
Right.
Apparently so. It's based on a true story. And I saw another film in the week, which is... what's it called, for goodness sakes? What's it called? I just watched it the other day. And it's got Kirk Douglas, Martin Sheen, and this is in 1984, and they're on an aircraft carrier, and they go back in time to Pearl Harbor.
No, lost me there.
Oh, man, it's a good... Michael, you don't know... I've gone right off you. I liked you at the start of this phone call. It turns out you're just a weirdo.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Anything else before I play the jam?
No, I think that the jam will come in.
He's right, the jam did come in. He's good, this fella. The final countdown, the film was called. Thank you very much. I'm not going to call that number, John Nolan, because you've spelt pathetic wrong with an O, and I don't think that's your number. So, listen, if you dial up and it comes up on my screen, I will answer it straight away and call you back. But I don't think you will do that, because I don't think that's your phone number. So, I ain't having none of that nonsense. Let's go to Chavvy Vicky.
Hello.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, why?
I thought you were about...
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know, for no reason whatsoever.
1972.
Well done. Okay,
yeah.
I thought you were about 45. Okay, so you've called in. That's something. I'll be honest. We've had very few calls this evening, and they're all quite boring. Turns out people between 30 and 39 are quite boring.
They're all having babies and getting married.
But they should be full of wonder and joy and amazement as their life goes on.
Knackered, and they're up to rising nappies.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're all doing it.
It's exhausting. Hey, when they start crawling and discover plugs and wires, geez, that's insane.
Do you know what? Wait till they're 15 and they start discovering rows and arguments and answering
And they'll be
back.
discovering the back of my hand as well. Yeah. Anyway, you can't hit them now, can you?
No, not... Well, you can, but you're not allowed to leave marks.
Don't leave marks. That's the trick there. Okay. Well, Chavvy Vicky, listen, you're on. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. What have you got for us?
Well, firstly... Did anybody mention Scrooge in your time-travelling thingamajig?
Scrooged?
Scrooge, not Scrooged.
Scrooge?
Yeah. Like Christmas Carol?
Well, that's what it's called. It's not called Scrooge.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But that is, well... It is time travel, I suppose, yes.
It's time travelling.
But Scrooged is better with Bill Murray.
Yeah, no, that is good.
No one mentioned... We're having a conversation about a topic we did 2 weeks ago.
I know, but it is a good point, and I did try and ring that night, but your phones were very busy.
No, we just didn't answer you.
Rude.
Yeah, no, that is rude. I'm sorry about that. That is rude, yes.
Yeah, especially as I actually had an important contribution to make.
Okay, and that was it, was it?
No, the other thing was, and I just thought that's a very valid point, it's Old People's Night tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
Or technically it's tonight, so technically they could phone in.
Who could?
The old people.
Well, it doesn't work like that. It's not tomorrow until you've gone to sleep.
Well, yeah, but the show will actually be from tonight. But I can see your point. If you make your days at the point they end at the point you go to sleep.
Yeah.
But why do you go to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning? That's not last night. That's the morning.
Do you know, Vicky, I wasn't listening to anything you said
I know,
then.
I could tell.
So I do apologise. It just suddenly dawned on me. I didn't have a clue what you were talking about.
Yeah,
That's rude, isn't it? That's
that is really rude.
That's no manners.
That's no manners at all.
Ah.
I think you should apologise.
No. Do you want to have a go at the rolling quiz?
What is the? I haven't been watching all evening, listening all evening, because I was watching Big Brother's Flood.
Oh, there's a flood. They all to evacuate.
Yeah, it was pretty bad as well.
I'm not getting paid to talk about it this year, so I'm not bothered. Okay, who was what was the name of the press gang? Do you remember press gang?
Yeah.
Editor-in-chief.
It was a girl, wasn't it?
I don't know. We did. Eloise, did we get the answer of?
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't get the answer of Caddick, so that's okay. Well, there's that. There's what did Eloise have for her dinner, and it was not a jacket potato with mint sauce.
Cannelloni.
No. And what did I have for lunch?
It wasn't peanuts.
It certainly wasn't peanuts.
Sushi. No, you don't eat fish, do you?
I eat vegetarian sushi.
Oh, vegetarian sushi's really good as well.
It wasn't vegetarian sushi, though.
For sure.
It wasn't that.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what? I've got to be honest. The show is getting a little bit flat this evening.
You're filling at the moment. I can tell you're filling.
I am filling, and I'm looking. I'm not looking at her literally because I'm angry with her, but I'm looking at Eloise. It's her fault that the show's been a little bit flat.
Why is it my fault?
But think about it. The last few shows, spunky, perky, full of life. Eloise turns up. It's a bit flat. So what has changed, Vicky, in between yesterday's show and today's show?
Your caller age group, maybe?
Apart from that, but more specific.
She's back from
She's
holiday.
back from our holiday. That's all it can be.
Sorry,
surely.
Eloise, by the way. I'm not being mean, but that might it might be a bit.
No, it's because Iain was mean to me at dinner.
Is that what it was? What did you have for dinner?
I'm not telling you.
She's not a fool. Listen, I tell you what we can do, Vicky. I'm going to let you go because you're kind of sucking all of the life out of this conversation.
Oh, well, that's really kind.
It's true, based on a true story. I'm going to come back, play a record. Then when we come back, the last 30 minutes before Mark Crosley are going to be flipping awesome. Did you just hang up on me? You.
Absolute Radio.
Are these the people that phone up and swear at you?
Yeah.
What do they say?
There's another two as well. There's Tony and Steve.
So what are they saying to you?
So they're putting on stupid voices,
right.
And then when I can tell obviously they're kids,
yeah.
And I'm telling them you can't come on because of the age,
yeah.
And then they tend to go, well, F you then, and things like that.
Okay. Why are you swearing at my producer, little boy?
Hello?
Yeah, why are you swearing at my producer?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes.
I never swore at anyone.
Eloise?
He's got like two mates phoning up as well,
right?
And they're all doing the same thing.
Right. So why are you phoning up swearing at my producer?
Are you absolutely having my life or what?
I don't know what that means.
It means that are you? Why am I on the radio? I thought I was just ringing up to book to go onto the radio.
Well, you're on the radio now.
Oh, right, okay. I honestly didn't swear at anyone. She said, what's your name? And I said, Edward. And she said, where are you from? And I said, Middlesbrough.
Right. And so then why would she then say you're swearing? Are you saying that Eloise is lying?
Yes.
Right. Because she's not. I trust her implicitly to answer the phones and know who's good to put through and who's a sweary idiot.
Well, I'm not. I didn't swear at anyone, did I?
I don't believe you.
I didn't. I really didn't.
Well, did you have anyone in the background that did? Because there's 3 people that have phoned me up tonight, and they all sound the same. And there was, I've only put these things on people that have been swearing.
Me is my girlfriend, and she didn't swear. I don't think.
Eloise, your call.
I believe him, but there was definitely swearing, which is why I put the swearing thing on the page. It sounds honest. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Let us be the ones with warm and open hearts and give this loser the benefit of the doubt.
Loser?
Yes, you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. What would you like to say?
I don't know, really.
Well, then there we go. Come on, mate. We gave you as much as we could there, and that was the best you could do. Unbelievable. Don't phone up and swear at Eloise. Phone up and have a go at me, but don't swear at Eloise. That's my job, is to put her in her place, not yours, for goodness sakes. Right, so the last half now of the show, Mark Crosley is on at 1 o'clock. The rolling quiz hasn't really worked tonight. Tomorrow's show is going to be a humding. Let's just write this show off. If you're listening on the podcast and you've got this far, an hour and a half into it, I would stop now. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here, because this, it's not been a bad show, but we can do better than this. I know we can do better than this. I think it's because we've had such good listening figures, and we've had good news about the podcast and all of this, that maybe, just maybe, I have taken my foot off the accelerator just a wee bit, and tomorrow I need to put the pedal to the metal and drive this bad boy home.
And not be mean to me.
And it's your fault. Let's go to Julie Walters.
Hello.
Hello, Julie.
How do you know her surname?
It's Julie in Watford. Sorry, it's Julie in
Yes,
Watford.
not Walters.
I used to have
I'm not that old. If I was Julie Walters, I wouldn't be able to ring, would I?
Julie, could you stay there 1 second?
Oh,
Yeah, of course I can.
this one definitely
Right.
did.
But, Julie, you may hear something here that the radio people won't hear, so just a second. Tony?
Hello?
Why did you swear at my producer?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Why did you swear at my producer?
Me?
Yes, you?
No.
Yes?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
It's coming.
It's coming, I know. I'm hovering. I'm there. I'm ready for it. He's got his finger over the F-bomb button, and I've got my finger over the faders and the... You can't swear on the radio, by the way, because we've got a 7-second delay, so if you do, I'll just dump it. That's what's confusing you. Partly because you're an idiot, and partly because you've got the radio on. So why did you swear at my producer?
I didn't.
Yeah, look, we can keep going around in circles, or you could grow yourself a pair of balls and tell me the truth. I'll ask you again.
It sounds like Vinny.
It does sound like Vinny, but without the imagination of Vinny. Why did you
joke?
Why did you swear at my producer? Because you were having a joke.
What?
You were having a joke.
No, he said, do you want to
Do you
hear
want
one?
to hear a joke?
No, I don't. I don't want to hear a joke. I want you to answer the question honestly. Why did you swear at my producer? Tell your boyfriend in the background to stop giggling and answer the question. Why did you swear at my producer?
Why is it called the Xbox?
I'm going to cut you off now because I don't want to hear the punchline to your joke. You can either... Be with you in a second, Julie. I do apologise.
Okay, it's all right.
Tony, you can either answer the question or you can get yourself banned from the whole radio station for the rest of your life. We have the power to do that here. Are you going to answer the question or are you going to be banned forever?
It wasn't me.
He's banned forever, okay, right.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Is he Shaggy? Has he got Shaggy calling in for...
Oh,
Unbelievable. It wasn't me. Ah, dearie me. Right. Yes.
It wasn't me.
Julie.
Yes, darling.
Hello, my love.
Hello, darling.
There we... Oh, this is... We gotta... How old are you? What are you, 38?
No, oh, cheeky boy, I'm 30.
Jesus, you sound about 45. I was
I've had
being
a hard
polite.
night. It's been a long night.
Good girl. Hey. Whoa! Hey! Whoa!
No, I wish it was, but
Oh.
unfortunately it must be the night for Muppets because I had loads of them in the pub tonight.
Oh, really? Well, it's not a full moon, is it, tonight? Because we've had a load of idiots on the
I
phone.
don't know, I can't see.
Do you
I
own
don't
a
know,
pub
but-
then, Julie?
Yeah, I do.
Aw,
Yeah.
where is it? In Watford, obviously.
It's just outside Watford, yeah. And we had some right idiots in tonight.
Why, did it all kick off?
Well, no, it's just one guy thought his Stella tasted funny, but everyone else had been drinking it and not made any complaint. And then he decided to go outside and he went to the loo while he was outside.
A number one or a number two?
Number one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Still not good, but it could have been worse.
No, but when he was at the bar, he was closer to the toilet than he was to the lamppost, that he went outside and weed up, so I didn't understand that.
But sometimes, Julie, you've got to be honest, there's nothing like weeing in the cool night air, is there?
No, I don't know,
it-
because I tend not to do that.
the
I'm
cool
hard
breeze, the cool breeze on your genitals.
Oh, here's the other one.
Oh, Julie, hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Steve?
Hello.
Is that... Listen, is that...
Sorry, honestly.
No. We're not going to let you do
God.
that. This is... Jesus. Steve, listen, we know...
Really bad.
OK, right, your fader's down so no one can hear you. your name comes up on the screen, so we know who you are, and we're not answering withheld numbers, so you're not going to get on. He's just put the phone down. There we go. Well, that's the last we'll hear of those. Julie, sorry. So let me.
It must be a full moon. Seriously, there can't be that many Muppets
It's
out
got
there.
to be, hasn't it? So let me get it right. You were out in the cold air, and someone was blowing on your privates, and then what happened? Was that the story that I heard?
No, this is what was his name last time? The guy that tried to give me an orgasm, telepathically.
Oh,
was it Derek? Was it Derek or Trevor?
It was. I can't remember. That was horrible. That's you.
yeah.
I'm so sorry you were party to that.
You see, this is the whole. It's taken me this long to summon up the courage to call in again.
For those who don't know, we had an elderly gentleman who claimed to be able to make women orgasm via. Do you remember this, Eloise?
No.
Were you here? You were here. I'm sure you were.
No, she wasn't. No, Eloise was on a day off.
Oh, was it Robbie?
Yeah, it might have been.
I don't know. Go on.
Can I just say, I found Robbie's voice very attractive. Something about his accent.
Yeah, if you saw him though, it wouldn't work. So anyway, there was this guy who phones in, and I can't remember who he is, but he phones in a few times, and he's an old man.
He's a Welsh guy.
He's a Welsh guy. And maybe it's Gavin. Is it Gavin?
No, I'm sure he said his name was Trevor.
Yeah, he talks like that, and he's an old man. Anyway, he can make
That's
women
a very
orgasm
good impression of him.
using
Trevor.
his mind, Trevor. And he claims that he could.
Kevin. It's Kevin.
I don't know. You
Kevin.
don't just keep saying names.
It's Kevin.
I'm telling the story now. And he claimed he could make the women on the Babecast channel orgasm just by thinking. Then he went on to say that he actually had to phone them up and talk to them. And I don't think he realises that all the Babecast women are going, oh, yeah, oh, that's so good, you're so big, oh, God, that's good. They do that to everyone. Anyway,
Exactly.
I put him on the line to Julie, took them off air, and he's going, right, I want you to imagine a really big penis now. And
It frightens me how good an impression... It was you, wasn't it? Because you sound exactly like him.
And after 2 minutes of nothing, right, of just talking dirty, he went, so are you beginning to feel excited? And Julie went, no, to be honest, it's rubbish. And he got annoyed and hung up. I'm sorry.
I say that to all the guys, though.
I'm so sorry, Julie, you had to go through that.
No,
that was
it
hideous.
was fine.
Okay.
It killed a few minutes anyway.
And he's not called back. Who knows what happened to him?
Oh. Maybe he's spent too much on his phone bill phoning up the Babe stations being cut off.
Very, very expensive, those Babe Station channels.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wouldn't have a clue. I'm sure they're excellent value. Anyway, Julie,
we can only imagine.
we can only imagine, can't we, what goes on in those crazy worlds. Naughty, very, very naughty. But imagine phoning up one of those. But I wonder if the lady ever does actually think, oh, do you know what? This person sounds all right. They must do. Surely, if they're on the phone for hours.
Maybe Robbie rang up. I
wonder if at the height of my fame, right, which was not much, but I was on telly a little bit. If I phoned up and said, "Hello, I'm present the 11 o'clock show. Let's have phone sex now." I wonder if they'd be inclined to, do it differently. Or if someone famous like Lenny Henry, I'm not saying, for example, Lenny Henry would do this, but if someone well-known phoned up and said, hello, I'm Lenny Henry...
Would they be different to him than they would to anyone? Oh, I don't know.
What we need is...
We should get one of them on the phone to tell you if she would or she wouldn't act differently.
I don't think we're allowed to phone them up here. I wish we were allowed to, because I would love to get one of them on the phone and have a chat.
You would definitely probably need the 7-second delay.
I think we might do. I think we might do. Yeah. Anyway, was there a reason for this call, Julie?
Well, I was going to say, did Eloise have spaghetti bolognese for dinner?
No, she didn't.
Oh.
Would you can have a guess at what I had for lunch?
Couscous. That's the first thing that came into my mind.
It wasn't couscous, but it does have the letter S in it.
Oh, that narrows it down, doesn't it? Scrambled egg on toast?
It was soup. No. Soup. It was soup.
Soup?
It was soup, Julie, yes! It was soup!
Well, there we go. What flavour soup was it?
It's like vegetables and stuff. My wife made it. I don't know. It had carrot in it. I know that much. Well, Julie, you get to ask a question now.
Ooh.
Have you got a question?
Let me have a little think. God.
Oh, come on now. Listen, we had this yesterday.
Know. I'm used to... I know.
Yes.
How many pints are there in a yard of ale?
8.
No.
3.
No.
5.
No.
12.
No.
7.
It's less than you think.
2.
2.5.
Oh, well, you've given us the answer, you silly woman.
Well, you were guessing. You didn't tell me to hold until Eloise... Oh.
You have to give us another question now.
I know.
I
know, I'm rubbish at things like this.
You've got to get this question, otherwise the rolling quiz stops rolling.
Doesn't work.
It just doesn't
I know.
roll.
Was there a third question? Oh, I know who played the editor-in-chief.
Go on, that'll do. No, don't answer them. You've got to ask a question, don't answer them. You've already answered one.
I know, but I was just getting ahead of myself.
I see why this guy walked out of your pub to have a piss in the street now, yes.
Oi, what's your
Steady!
Steady on now.
Steady!
Yeah. He had a pint of Stella, got brave.
Do you run this pub with your husband?
No.
You run it
I'm
on your
married.
own? You run it on your own?
Yeah.
Do you get, let's be honest, do you get a load of action? Oh, yes! Good girl, Julie! Good girl! My beer's got too much head on it. I will soon sort that out. That kind of stuff goes on, does it?
Well, you've taken one I thought you guys liked a lot of head.
Well done, Julie. This is it. It's a dirty pub in Watford. A dirty pub.
It is a dirty pub, yes.
Have you got a question, woman? I've got to play the kinks.
Oh, you keep distracting me, you silly man.
Ask a question!
How many bottles of Peroni are there in a case?
Thank you, Julie.
That was rubbish.
It was terrible, I know. Well, Eloise, you better take the answer like a proper quiz. So tired.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
OK, we're almost at the end of the show. Mark Crosby's on at 1 o'clock, as always, and we'll be doing an excellent job through the night. We've got 3 phone calls lined up, and if there's time, we'll do some straight to air, but I don't know if there will be. Let's go to Derek Harrington in Poplar. Good evening, Derek.
Yes, sir, good evening. How are you, Ian?
Very well. How are you?
Oh, I'm OK. A bit ambivalent, but, nearly all over, so I'm quite happy.
Is this Render?
Yes.
I thought so.
Right.
What do you want?
Well, why are you giving Eloise such a hard time?
Because she's completely disobeyed me.
In what context?
In the context that we were having a production meeting that she's known about for weeks. She knew the subject that we were going to discuss at that meeting, and yet she did no preparation for it.
It wasn't weeks. It was the day before I went on holiday.
That's over a week.
Yeah, but Ian, do you not make mistakes in your life? Errors of judgment? Are you not human?
Why are you putting on an even more ridiculous voice than the normal voice you put on when you pretend to be called Render?
Well, I'm Derek Harrington.
OK, and now you're cut off. There we go. Let's go. Jesus.
Oh.
Dan, the fireman. Hello, Dan.
Hey, mate, how we going?
We're getting there.
Good. Finally, as of today, got back in the house.
Into your original own house?
Yep.
Has it all been done up?
Yep, new roof, new floors, new plastering, new decorating.
For those who don't know, Dan's house was burnt down because was it the shop next door burnt down or something?
Yeah, shop's still a mess.
And so your house, and it's all been done and fixed?
Yep.
That's great news, Dan. Congratulations.
And also rolling quiz.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Press gang.
Yeah.
Editor-in-chief, Linda Day, played by Julia Sawala.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
That's why you remember, mate. That's why I remember.
I used to like the blonde girl who's now in EastEnders.
Is that the... Oh, right, yeah.
Phil's bit.
I don't really watch it very much.
I don't, but I used to like her a lot in Press Gang. She used to be sexy. You know, she's... Time is taking its toll, but she's still a beautiful young lady. Anyway, Dan, that means you get to set a question.
OK.
Why is everyone surprised when I say you've got to set a question? That's the premise.
Yeah, fairly easy, well, if you know your music, but which Smiths single did Morrissey have to appear on the cover because they didn't get the rights for the actor who they originally had planned?
Oh.
There were some of the covers printed with this actor's face on the front, and they are collector's items.
Dan, thank you. I think I know which the actor is. I don't know the song. Do you know the song?
No.
OK, well... I've cut him off, so we don't know. 033 0123 1215. Sandra from Scarborough.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Ian?
Yes?
It's Sandra.
Yes, Sandra?
I'd like to talk about feminism.
OK.
Well, what I want to know is if we're supposed to have equal rights...
I think that probably... I done that, don't worry. Jesus. I thought he said spank. That's why I was a little bit slow.
I thought he did as well.
But he said the other word. We dumped that. That may come out in the podcast, although I think the new technology we're using means that the dumps don't come out on the podcast either, which is a shame.
Well, I think they might do now, but apparently last week something was broken that normally isn't.
Okay, well,
so the swears should come
out.
If
you want to hear what Sandra said, it was quite funny. I mean, it was vulgar and it was very, very base, but it kind of, well, you'll download the podcast, you'll listen to it. If you missed any of the shows this week, then do go and download the podcast from iTunes or from absoluteradio.co.uk/podcast. Tonight's show has been all right. I would give it a 5 out of 10, but that phone call I would give a 7.5 out of 10. Not that we encourage that sort of behaviour on the radio, of course we don't, but I thought that was quite good. Right, we've got 5 minutes to fill, and I have literally nothing to say. So, 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. We'll take some calls straight to air. Don't swear, don't be libelous. There's a 7-second delay. We can dump you. And we can stop you from calling in the station anytime we want, because we can put a little band thing by your name and number. We don't take withheld numbers, I'm afraid, because we have been bitten before. But if you want to give us a call now, 0330 123 1215. Press button 1 and you'll come straight to it. There's a nurse in a hospital somewhere taking blood samples right now, listening to us.
That's weird. It
is weird, isn't it? Because let me just find the email. Hang on a second. It's
I saw it was from someone and Terry.
It's from Nikki and Terry. I'm my local hospital waiting in A&E. We are being listened to by the nurse who takes blood samples. That's weird, isn't it? That a nurse would think that this is appropriate listening in a place of healing. Idiots. Look, we've got those boys calling in who were swearing. We've got Renda calling in. They're not getting on. But that a nurse would think that this would somehow soothe patients in a hospital. That's crazy, nurse. That's crazy business, nurse. But well done, you. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Let's go to line 1. You're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Why are you always so horrible to me?
Who are you?
You keep on saying the 15-year-old who ruined Monday's show.
I didn't say that phrase at all.
Well,
are you going to stay on? And are you? Which 15? Are you the one that had a go at me at the end?
Yes.
Are you going to stay on and have a conversation? I didn't say you ruined the show. I just thought it was very cowardly that you tried to come on and do a sucker punch, and then you put the phone down.
Well, it was.
That was a little bit cowardly, wasn't it?
No, it was a good ending.
Well, no, it wasn't a good ending. It was rude, it was nasty, it was wrong, and it was cowardly to put the phone down. It's cowardly to just say something and then to slam the phone down and not have a conversation about it, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I apologise for that. But do you forgive me?
No, I don't forgive you, because it was a little bit nasty.
But I've been defending you on the Facebook page and all.
Well, I couldn't care less. Who are you?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Well, then
now,
there you go.
so
Do you know what I mean? Even more cowardly. I'm not being mean. Tell Eloise what you said about me.
What did you say?
Well, I said that I asked the question on the random quiz why Ian's career had failed, and I was just a perfectly legitimate question.
But then you put the phone down, and now you won't tell me your name. That seems a little bit cowardly, doesn't it?
But also, it's not failed. I don't think earning triple figures for doing this 2 hours a night is failure at all.
Would you say that's failure, earning a few £1,000s a week for presenting a radio show?
Well, compared to being on TV before.
Well, it depends what you want out of life. Do you want people...
What do you want out of life, Ian?
I want to be happy.
And if this makes you happy, it's got a wife and a kid and a happy life, why is that failure? What have you got?
All right, fine. You being me.
Oh yeah, totally. It's just a pointless, nasty little attack for no reason whatsoever. And now you haven't even got the guts to tell me your name.
Well, you're going to stalk me.
I'm not going to stalk you. As you just heard, I have a wife and a child. Why would I stalk you? I will go home tonight, I will watch my child sleeping for a few minutes, and then I'll get into bed with my wife.
You know Ian's name, it's only fair.
You haven't got the guts, have you?
No, I don't really.
You failed twice. And you've got yourself banned for the show.
No!
Yep.
Oh, don't.
But no, it's happened, mate. Listen, if you're going to phone up and have little digs and then slam the phone down, I don't want you on my show. So you are banned from the show. Thank you very much for calling. Good evening. There we go. Thank you, Eloise. You stood up for me there.
I don't know why, because you've been horrible to me all evening.
It's good to have you back. Okay, if I'm honest, Robbie was really boring. Like, really boring.
Seriously.
Oh, no, I can't do this. Oh, no, I can't do that.
Is he Jamaican now?
I'm doing his accent.
You're not doing his accent.
I'm totally doing his accent. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, no. That's how he talks. Thank you for defending me. Back tomorrow at 11 o'clock. It's Old People. Coming up after Kasabian, it's Mark Crosley. Good evening.